Seeing Forests is an exhibition about my research in secondary forests for the past 5 years in Singapore. And it's a accumulation of videos, photographs and materials and kind of trash that I accumulated and collected from secondary forests. And all the different works that I want to show now are kind of little stories that I've collected during my time and research in the forest. A secondary forest is a forest that has been disturbed by human activities, and this could be a colonial military barrack, a rubber plantation, a kampong, a village, and then somehow the land was laid to waste and the forest kind of grew over. So a secondary forest is seen as a second-tier space as compared to a primary forest. From where I stay at Bukit Panjang, there's a little small secondary forest just from my 26th floor window, which I often observe. And I've seen a lot of fascinating things happening inside this small forest that's beside the highway. Thanks to my son, who during COVID looked out constantly at this forest, and then one day he noticed that there was a wild boar that was making really strange turns round and round, and then we realized that she was making a nest, and subsequently she also gave birth to 6 piglets, and all this in full view from my window. And that was when I started to realize that, oh, if I pay attention and if I slow down, I can kind of really observe and take in these stories just right from my window. So visitors to Sing Forest, when they first come to the pavilion, they will see a map, which I drew the compilation of all the characters and all the moments in the film and in the sculpture that is kind of compressed into a single picture. And then you first encounter a 2-channel video called The Hour, The Travelers and The Cement Drain, which is a 46-minute video of stories about the secondary forest in Singapore. And then you see this structure behind me called the trash stratum, which consists of trash, broken bits of bottles and bricks that I've uncovered during my walks in the secondary forest, laid out in a kind of deconstructed cabinet style. And inside them are videos of kind of animals just living their life amongst all this trash that we kind of left behind. And then finally, at the corner of the space, you have this picture of a buffy fish owl, which also happens to live in a cement drain in the secondary forest. The intersectionality that the show explored is really how in Singapore, secondary forests are really just besides residential spaces, and that often is a kind of interaction spillover where animals may spill over into the living spaces of people, and people will kind of spill over into the secondary forest. Then it's these zones where our histories and the current ecology of animals intersect. I really kind of enjoy looking at. So you see all these moments throughout the exhibition. I think I've always, since young, since I picked up the camera, I've always been training my lens on the natural world. So this is something that I've been doing for a long time, and it's just yeah. So it's going to be very hard for me to stop looking at the forest outside my window, or to document any change of it, because it's just so near. So no, I don't foresee that I can move away from looking at the forest anytime soon.